I got to talk to you about the shirt you're wearing, bro.
Is it a shirt though? It's not a shirt. It's not a shirt.
This is a I call it the pack.
The pack.
Got one pack on the front, pack on the back.
Okay, so you got a backpack on the front.
That's it.
And you got a backpack on the back.
Pack.
What is that?
So
is that yours?
Yeah, so I made this.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I started
Julian's a designer.
I didn't know that wasn't like from the style that I know of the clothes and stuff that you make.
Right. So I'm kind of like trying to take a different route.
Okay.
I'm always trying to make new stuff, things that can't fit in the same category, because I see a lot of people seeing my stuff and they say, oh, it looks like this or that, and I keep hearing the same thing, so I'm kind of trying to steer away from things that look like that, just so I'm not like boxed in.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just trying to just be more creative, do more things, more colors, just different things, because a lot of the first line was very monotone in colors, in colorways. They were just black, gray, had some
I remember like
white.
a lot of black.
Yeah, it was very dark.
Like Mind Game, then it was white and black back in the day. Like gray. That's it. Yeah, no colors.
That's all you get. Sorry,
yeah, that's all you get.
But now, like, summer came around, I was like feeling a little summery. I was like, I'm gonna make some colors. So,
oh, nice. So that's like the summer 2019 line.
That's it. Well, at this point, I'm not doing lines like that. I'm just kind of creating, and like, there's gonna be a point where there's a cohesive line. I'm just not there at this point.
Is all your stuff handmade?
Yeah, everything is.
That's
like,
handmade.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I pick the fabrics, I cut it and sew it, and I started at the beginning of 2016, so it's been a few years now, and it kind of just started with me just being really into it. So I was modding my own clothes. I always had a sewing machine at the house. Like, my mom taught me when I was really young, like, how to sew, and then so when I got into, I guess, home ec in like 5th grade or whatever it was, and I was sewing, they were like, "Oh shit, you can sew."
You could do.
Oh, you've been doing this for a minute then. You've been doing this
"Oh,
for a
really?"
minute
I
then.
didn't even know I was
Yeah.
good at it. My teacher was like blown away, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then from there, I was like, "Let me make some stuff." So I like made a whole outfit that was made out of fur. Cause like
this is in
guy,
5th grade.
This is in 5th grade. Yeah,
Oh,
this is the
shit.
first time I like made something fully. My mom helped
That's
me
real.
out.
Yeah.
Like we went to the fabric store and got the pattern for it and the fabric, and I was like telling her I want to make fur pants. She was like, all right, like, hey, let's go get the shit.
All right.
Yeah, so because I saw a buddy of mine at the skating rink. Actually, I went to skating rink every Friday.
Dang.
And so that's how I got into skating. Actually, there's
quads
this guy,
or inline. Did you do?
It was always no. I started skating quads actually.
Yeah.
And I remember I couldn't even stand up, so I would do this weird thing where I'd just be squatting, and I'd move one leg further away, and it would push me.
you?
No,
Yeah.
it's like pushing.
Yeah,
No.
I'd push sideways like this as I'm squatting, and it would move me. And you know how you go in a circle, so when you hit the turn, you just like...
Yeah.
you keep the leg out there like that.
And I'd just be cruising.
So you used to go every Friday to the skating rink with quads?
So it wasn't... the first few times were quads, and then I got a pair of blades, like Blade Runners or whatever they were. And then from there, like a few of my friends went, so that's why I was going. But then like the whole aggressive scene was there at the skate park. They had like a few guys that were grinding on the little benches, and I just remember going up to them and being like, yo, what is going on? What is that?
What is that? Yeah.
You know, and they were like, oh, this guy was really nice. I forgot his name. We called him like he had some weird ass nickname. Whatever it was.
Atlanta had a ton of people down there, man.
Yeah. The scene was
sick
very
in Atlanta.
live.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So he explained like, oh, these are grind plates. This is like a sole plate. Like, this is where I'm locking on. I'm like, all these terms. I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool.
Okay.
And like showed me like how to do it. And then he did kind grind. He stalled kind grind on this thing that was like chest high.
Damn, back in the 90s too, stolen kind grind.
I was like, oh. Yeah, so ever since then, like,
Damn, kind grind stall.
I know.
Just stalled.
You don't hear
does
often.
that?
Right?
Kind grind stalled on
Yeah.
a carpet bench.
Wow.
So you can't even slide it. You just like,
out of
do
all
shit
tricks.
like this. Blop. I'm like, oh, the kind grind.
That's crazy. You remember that's a kind grind stall.
Yeah,
though. Like,
that's real.
I would
Could've
just
been
be like,
anything.
I would just be like, oh, this guy did a stall, but you remember that it was a kind grind stall.
Yeah.
So unique.
Specifically, yeah. And yeah, so ever since then, I was on it. I was just skating my skates that I had. I took the wheels out and we're grinding like that in the middle. Till they got completely like worn down. Then I got a pair of Fatty Pros for my birthday.
Oh, sick.
When I turned 9.
Nice.
Was that like an Atlanta thing, like having K2s back then? Because I guess like Andy was there and Tom
Was there.
big K2 guys.
Yeah,
Was
I don't
K2s?
know.
You don't remember?
Like I was so young, I don't know if that was the reason why they were so popular, but I do remember everyone had them. So I was
Yeah.
like, I need K2s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Either
the
that,
need.
it was
Yeah.
like that, or like Fifth Elements were really popular at the time.
Right.
A lot of people had those.
So
Yeah, I
Fatties
was-
were your first aggressive skates?
Fatty Pros, yeah, the red ones.
Ah.
Yes,
How,
sir.
wait, how old are you? You're like
32.
32, and you skating around. You're pretty much the same age as me. You've been skating around the same amount of time. I remember when I first started skating, it was so hard to get aggressive skates in my size.
Yeah.
And you're pretty small like me too.
Yeah,
Did
the
you have
funny
that
thing
problem?
is, I think those ones are bigger than I skate now. The
I used to
first
ride my
ones.
brother's skates too. 'Cause
Right,
it was
right.
like hard, to, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's
I definitely remember those days. Like,
There weren't
being
many
like,
options
oh,
back then.
I fit these.
I
like,
fit a 10.
You know,
Back in
like,
the day, I used
yeah.
to skate a 10. Now
you
I'm
know,
8. I don't know how
swimming
that
in there.
happened.
Yeah.
I definitely skated my brother's skates that were like 8, 9, and I was fucking like
But it's
tiny,
also
you
your
know?
parents too. Like,
You're gonna grow into
you're
them.
gonna
They want-
fucking skate.
Yeah, you're
these.
gonna grow.
I'm not
Yeah.
buying them.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
gotta
that's a
grow
good
into
point.
them.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, when you're young.
That was most of it. It's like even if you're at the skate shop and you had a size that fit you, your parents are gonna be like,
Big-
"What?
yeah.
Upsize,
Yeah,
Let's get
upsize.
the one upsize." You know?
And we're skating with like big ass skates on, like
Right.
clanking around and shit. It's so hard when you're so young too to carry that weight on your feet,
Yeah.
especially if you had like oxygens back then or something.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, that's bringing it back.